I be this, I be that. Oṣù yìí ara ẹ̀ ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ ni. Tó bá ti tẹ́ tán wàá mọ̀ pé kò sí ohun tó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Wàá mọ̀ pé lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run tún ni kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì mọ́. Anybody tó ṣiṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá tó bá gba àbọ̀dè tí àwọn tó pa Mohbad sọ pé ẹ má jẹ́ kó pè mí wá, ẹ má jẹ́ kó rọ̀ ẹ́ dọ́dọ̀ mi, kẹ́ wá gba owó. Kò síbi táwọn ìfẹ́ máa lọ wọn ò ní padà jẹ́ èèyàn mọ́nú ayé. Ilẹ̀ alimi ó máa pè wọ́n, ó máa dà wọ́n láàmú. Àìsàn tí ò ní táìtù òun ló máa ní. Ẹgbàá you will ọlọ́pàá yẹn ò ní fi ṣe, ó máa fi ṣe ọlọ́pàá pàtó ni. Ó máa ṣe ẹlẹ́yà kúrò ní iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ni. Ẹ dán wèrè wò. Ẹ wá sọ fún mi bóyá yẹn lágbára, bóyá ó ní agbára ju constitution lọ. Mi ìgbọ́ nílé ayé ẹ̀ ń show power, ẹ̀ ń block àwọn murderers at the expense of our own integrity and intelligence. Níbo ọ̀lẹ́ ti ṣe wèrè? Ìtàbá ti rí ọwọ́ ẹ̀nu yín, ẹ wá wò kó tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Bóyá bí wà lára àwọn get inside ni o, àbúrò lára àwọn pátápátá bá ti kiri. I'm not a pushover. Ẹ lè máa dánú kẹ́ máa ṣe wèrè lónìí. Anybody ẹ máa ṣe báyìí wọ̀nyí o. Ẹ rí bóyá máa lọ. Nigerian youths, I am calling on Nigerian students, all universities, all justice fighters in all universities and polytechnics. It is time for you to stand up. Injustice to one is injustice to all. If Nigerian students cannot fight for justice, if Nigerian students cannot stand with the public and masses and say killing of a young person is unacceptable, then don't blame if the society is not there for you when you finish your education. Everybody, we must come out on the 27th of February. We're changing it to 27th. We all must come out. It is your right. It is our right. If you don't come out, they will sweep it under the carpet. If you don't come out, they will mess up the whole investigation. If you don't come out, murderers will be doing nonsense on social media at the expense of the life of your own child. If you don't do anything now, you are bringing your children to terrible body. We need to stand up now. Every youth, all Nigerian students, National Association of Nigerian Students, I am personally calling you. If you cannot stand up for something like this, then you are losing the country. Where is the future you're coming to meet? They are trying to cover up a murderer. We would never accept this. We must come out and tell them, you can never. Not. The biggest brutality is when police see that a murderer, somebody buys somebody and they want to cover it. That is the worst brutality. You're going to lose your freedom that way. Nigerian police are meant to work hard, assiduously, to ensure that whoever it is, nobody, you must answer to the call of the law. In that 30 seconds video, it is confirmed there is that third person. When we know the third person, they were there together. Come out and show to me that you don't know the person. But Tasobito Wafemi, I am appealing to you. If I am making mouth, I want you to be bold. Send that your slave, that terrible criminal. Tó bá ti mọ̀ pé orúkọ ẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́, tó bá ti jọ bọ́ndé ìgbà àjọpàdé ní zone 2. Ìwọ kí white àbí kí ló ń pè yẹn máa bọ̀ zone 2 kọ̀ fún wàá fún ẹ 100,000 tó bá ti lọ tó bá ti gbọ́ ẹlẹ́ kókò bí lọ́wọ́ àlè. You are lying to them that you don't have a case to answer them. Come. Because on a good day I don't have any business with someone like you. Oh, bá ní lọ sínú gbó, bá ní lọ sínú òkun, kí ni tèmi pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀. But for you to be messing around and think you are above the law, it is time for me to let you know that you are nothing. Màá jẹ́ o mọ̀ pé you are nothing. But anyway, gbogbo ẹ̀ máa tó yéra wọn very shortly. Ṣé o máa ń ṣe àrífín àti ìdọ̀tí? I'm not the owner of a TikTok. I did not make the confession. I'm not the owner of a phone. I didn't create the video. And you expect me to keep quiet. Keep quiet for what? Keep quiet for what? Torí pé ìyá ẹni tó kú ó ti ń bẹ́ sókè. Kẹ́mi fọ́ fún yẹn. Why should I be scared of this kind of people? For what? What he did, ohun tó kọ́ Mohbad, what broke Mohbad's neck? Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ. Why you package a dead body acting like you were saving his life with a star, a celebrity like that, and you are a musician, you are a movie star, and you think you are better? You don't know what is going on. If this concerns all of us, if they can package a star like that and still want to get away with it, that means my son, the son of a common person, is not safe. And you think I should not fight for that? You think we should keep quiet for what? Ẹ wo àwọn àdánwò, ẹ wo ìtìrú irú bí ọdún irú tó pé rẹ̀ bí ọdún làwọn yẹn, ẹ wo ṣẹ́ẹ̀bí, a complete foreigner, a syndicate. Gbogbo yóò ẹ̀ lójúnú, all of you, you know, it's terrible. I think the reason why majority of you were able to work with that, Tefi has said to your hypocrisy, your grandeur of delusion, I don't understand what made you all to look at what she did. Oh no, you are compiling. This is Arifa. When we were protesting in Ikorodu, they said they were going to attack him. I said, come to the hotel. I paid for the hotel. Oh, Baolo, me go fellow fish prayer, traditional prayer. They see me, they get me, Romira. How can we run life? And these are the people that will be sending their agents. One of my so you know the page concon. You'll be surprised, but you're calling when you go. I want Tony, our account to continue. Roju one of my so you buruku. Because that is the job they have been paid to do. And you know anything here, camera, tell Murukwe, one must swibo, and my 30. You know what? I don't believe I am, eh? I mean, kill me at $10. But what's the white agents? Okay, swibo, Roju one, she camera. And then one of these, one of them, Baruko again, I expect you ask what I mean, the Bolugi, Kimalosi page, you go, you know, what about you? Kill me, she can't, she will leave. Gbogbo Yomi ò dá, Yomi sá lọ, gbogbo mo sá lọ mo tún sá padà. Lẹ́yìn tí mo ti lọ, Yomi ran away. He's too kini kan. Kí lẹ ti ṣe láti gbà tí mo ti dé kó yàtọ̀. And some people will still come to a page and you still allow them to bring somebody like me down. Even at this stage, is that how low we can be as people? That is why these politicians will continue to exploit all of us. Because they will look at it. Look at this guy. Okay, sure, we don't even padà wá kó sí àbí. So it is the same money tẹ́ni mo sá lọ mo ti kó mo ti sá lọ. It's the same money I came back putting my life on the line. Look at how far. Between December 3rd till now, I have been to Zone 2 not more than 9 times. Mohbad's estate 6 times. Ask yourself, where have you been within that time? Ìwọ tí o wá owó that you are condemning me, where have you been to? What have you done? It doesn't have to be this way. Don't do this with the life of your children, because the moment you keep doing this, it's going to come back. It's like a kinetic energy. I have my mother would never see me putting my life on the line for things like this. Would never say, why would you want me to cry over you? That would have been the voice of my mother. My mother would not say, Yomi, This money you are looking for, at this stage, by now my mom would, if she was alive, my mom would be scared that I might lose you, because she will know that at this stage it can never be passion for money. And then you claim you have your own child. Picture if it is your child doing this. How can you sit down and say, despite all this you don't trust? What have you done? Tell me of all those things that you've pushed out. I want to turn in, I want to share the building lawa. Mr. Famuyiwa, I don't know how we're going to do it. Fine, I'm at peace with you. I told you I'm at peace with you. I'm at peace with Baba Mohbad. Now that you've cleared. Because the reason why I'm pursuing the case is because I see the action as not just criminal. I see it as obstructing justice for Mohbad. But now that you've cleared your name, cleared Baba Mohbad's name, you will clear the gbese. My NGO will not waste all the money that we wasted, would have been used to pursue even further than this. You made me waste money. None of you knew I was in court. None of you knew I was coming back to Nigeria. None of you knew I had been caught to get order to enter Mohbad's house. None of you knew because I didn't come to speak here. And while I was at that, Adra's own surfaced. And I still pursued it. Do you think it was easy for me? While with all the old embarrassment Mohbad's mother did, do you think me standing firm against the woman is ordinary? If your passion is not 100% and your resolution, you're resolute, you cannot face and win her, because she's coming there with emotion, sentiment, blackmail, propaganda, and even violence. For a man, ordinarily, you want to avoid that. For a man who has a name, you want to avoid it. For a weakling, you want to avoid that. And then you think, with that setting in front of cameras, and I was able to still go on, you think it's because you have to search your conscience. Search your conscience and search deep, and let your conscience speak the truth to you, because your future matters a lot. No member of your Yaloba to even stand by me. Will you at any point believe, when we started Justice for Mohbad, that the struggle will face the mother, the brother, the wife? Ask yourself, do you think it will ever get to the stage that we're going to be now asking the law, we'll be asking the law, the police, to now say, don't look for anybody else. Ask this person what pied Mohbad. Ask the mother, ask the brother, ask the wife. Do you ever think? And then where will be the courage to say, now we're going to be asking you, and we're going to be going to court with you. We will need your attention in police station. We're going to be facing the wife. Do you think it's something easy? If I am too hoodwinked with social media, reading some comments will just make me say, I don't want to do it again. But I am resolute, because my heart is pure. My hands are clean. All I ask is just little support, little encouragement, because we are singing the same song, Justice for Mohbad. I am doing this. Play another part. Let's synergize and let's get it. I can tell you for free, the people behind the killing of Mohbad, him not getting justice, they are not up to 100. Forget about the sick ones making a mess on social media. Some of them, they don't have direction. They don't even know what is going on. They are waiting for a concrete evidence before they make decision, because some of them is like, the only thing they are seeing is you are persecuting a widow. And you must respect that the fact that they will wait until something substantial comes out. And the only problem, that's why I ignore them. Somebody will say, Yomi goes to Paparino. The first time I went to the Paparino stuff, I wanted to go one time. The reason why I didn't go is not because I didn't even pay attention to what they are saying. People say, that time go to Paparino. But I said, this guy is always half naked. He doesn't wear clothes. They analyze where they go. I wanted to go, and I saw that time, first time I saw he was not wearing clothes. So I told the person, I said, this guy is not wearing clothes. I don't understand what is going on. I don't want to go. But luckily for me, one time I just stumbled on this page. He was covered up and he was analyzing well. I said, this guy sounds brilliant. And I clicked. I was hearing one guy was saying something. I said, let me join them. And I joined. People are just messaging me. They are your enemies there. I said, I don't understand. I don't know who are my enemies or nothing. There was a time I was even praising can you call it tell me platform. I don't know what they do there. Once in a while, tí bá kọ gbọ́ orúkọ mi, mo máa pẹ́ àwọn tí bá gbọ́, tí bá kọ o lè máa ṣe nǹkan lọ́wọ́, kí làwọn eléyìí sọ. Tí bá kọ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. I might not hear what they are saying. I might be busy doing my research or writing something. Tí bá rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jọ ọ̀rọ̀ human rights. Let me hear. That is what I don't know whether they abuse me anyway. And I was on that Paparano speak at one time like that. I said, I want to know. You are accusing me this and that. Can you tell me exactly what I have done wrong or what makes you think I am not trustworthy? Because people donated for a cause that you saw action. No human rights organization survives without public support. But normally, if I would have to do this on a very good day, maybe if I have written for grants, go right to the US Embassy, write to some key organizations, they would have said, okay, what are the things you want to do? Let's see they will say, oh, it's Break the Silence Foundation. They would have sent the money to our account. The money might stay there 3-4 months until we see an advocacy or a project to do, like going to teach people about human rights. But they will send us the money first. We would have written a proposal. We want to do this, we want to do that. They will send us the money. Just be spreading the gospel of human rights. So if Mohbad case come in between, I wouldn't need to be saying, come and give me support for money. We will just be going on. By that time, though, we would have gotten the court order, got the CCTV from that man. I wouldn't need to come and explain on TikTok. You all think it was convenient for me coming to talk and explain. So explain for what? But because this is where the struggle is. And I thought everybody here are here to support the project. Okay, you all cannot go the same time. You all don't want to go to the field. I am on the field. Let me give you feedback. Let me keep some information. With the hope that you all believe and then we'll go on with it. Before I realize that there is this platform, this lady is acting like she's the champion. If I'm coming on live, everybody must come to me. What is my own with all this nonsense? I'm not thinking they I even brought all the certificates. They were asking me, is that NGO correct? One time somebody came, they said, this was the same Biodun Lawal. I now remember. This was the same Biodun Lawal that was saying my NGO was inactive, feeding the bookie, and the bookie was condemning. Anybody to not Mr. Muiwa, Baba Mohbad, remember, maybe if you were watching then, she was coming up to say and I have to speak to her personally. I said, Biodun, I don't know your education. You need to calm down. Non-governmental organization, NGOs are non-profit making organization. The software they use in building the CAC, they built it so that they make it look like all companies must come back with returns, including NGOs, so they cannot separate it. So any company that is registered that does not file tax return and everything, they put it inactive. But if it is an NGO, they don't even bother. I said, that is what you're seeing. I said, the church you go, do they declare profit? The mosque that your dad or your relative built, do they declare profit? So I say, oh, now I understand. Privately, she understand me. But openly, they were using fake accounts, going to speak to people on their phone, speak to the boss man, speak to Bookie Jesse, and they were destroying my reputation. Feeding people with junks. They were analyzing nonsense. You see somebody saying, I don't trust. I say, what? How can you be talking about when there is so much work to do? Whatever donation that has been donated, 5%, and you are saying you're making, have I stopped working? Even if to one leg, the woman must come to the station. If it don't investigation, they must do it. The evidence will be proved. Okay, look, what is your stake? So this is what has been missing all this while. That is what the government is waiting for. And you want me to let that pass? Only law, it can't pass. You will see me protest in front of the station. Tobaya. Timi ní Peru. Timi mo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn. Mo kọ̀ rí pé yes, wọ́n ti fẹ́ ṣeré fún mi. Èmi kọ́ lè máa fi robberies, lè stage robberies sínú ilé mi. Kí wá bá lọ. Káwọn pé if I'm fighting a struggle, if you want to take my life while I'm fighting a struggle, I'm okay with that one. But to take evidence, why would they want to even work on our petition again? And they go there with all your terrible comments to say, this Yomi that is coming here, the public is not in support of him. And look at the other man, to put an NGO too. We are waiting for when they will get ready to arrest us. And the sea is not coming. Because the person leading the onslaught, the people in our camp keep throwing me arrows. If not because I was strong, search your conscience. This whole nonsense must stop. Everybody wants to be there. I want to talk. I want to talk. I want to talk. I want to be popular. Fame doesn't come that way. Some of you are enjoying infamy. You think it's fame. Gbogbo yín mama no mo ṣe. Ẹ ṣe pẹ̀lú nu kan. Iṣẹ́ tó lọ gbé lórí kálukú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn kàn máa yín mú sí tó bá lọ ní pé nǹkan tó fẹ́, if you don't tell him that way, this one will do worse thing. So let's just play along that we hate the Yomi too, that we will charge him to court. Go and bring everything. It's a complaint. You can imagine if the people that are claiming to be fighting justice for Mohbad are coming to complain to the police against me, and how will the police act on my own petition? That is why those that murdered Mohbad are enjoying, because double agents, you know, it's terrible. Let me play the voice again. Come on. Ọlọ́run máa rẹ́jọ́ dá o. Ọlọ́run máa rí ẹjọ́ dá. I will forgive. But it's quite preposterous.
Enjoy your music.
Come on.
Enjoy your music.
kankan kò ní ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. So wọ́n ló máa wá sọ bí tó ti rí stamp nígbà tí DC lóhùn ò tí ì rí lẹ́tà báwo ni stamp.
ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ.
gbogbo kìíní is just a normal letter tó kàn kọ sí wọn pé kéèsì báyìí o kàn wá wo kìíní kan o so kò tí ì ṣe lẹ́tà tó ti approve kò tí ì ní effective kankan kò ní ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe so nǹkan táwọn wá ń sọ nǹkan tí DC wá sọ ní pé kí n wá lọ́la ní 10 láàárọ̀ la kí n bá wọn ṣe hard copy kìíní yẹn wá wọ́n máa wá attach ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú petition tí Lagos State máa gbé dìde against Yomi Fabiyi pé bolo ti rí stamp Lagos State 1.
ṣe ń gbọ́ bolo ti rí stamp Lagos State àbí.
Secondly wọ́n máa attach another extra petition.
Look, can you imagine? These are the people that will sell this kind of information. Àwọn tó ń jókòó sábẹ́rù lady ẹ wo irú ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà irú àrífàyẹ̀nsìn ṣé bóyá àwọn tó bá ti pè lẹ́yìn tọ́jọ́ wà lórí social media àwọn TikTok yìí tí ẹ̀ rojú wọn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ analyse that Yomi can be trusted and you as a mother as somebody who wants to meet God in his right position and you are concluding with these jargons and you are deciding on my own hard-earned reputation and you want your own children to get well in this life. Ask me why your children will never continue to inherit enemies, including the bogus one Mohbad went through. Tell me how your children will escape. The future of your children is already in jeopardy. For you to even sit down, I don't know. I want to challenge any of you. Show me your reputation. Let me know who you are. For you to be listening to things like this and then you are concluding after I have sacrificed my hard-earned reputation and life for this struggle. And then look at all the nonsense. Look at all this nonsense. Pure nonsense.
Tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú voice wọn tó record secretly the last time.
Ṣebí voice tẹ̀ lọ́ record yìí.
This is the only fear tí mo ní sí nìyẹn.
Ask yourself. This is your voice that is being recorded. Go and charge Karimo to court. If what is good for the goose should be good for the gander. You are a personal citizen. Public servant, whatever they say or do in the course of the job is a public property. Public have got the right to even record police officers in the course of their duty. Just make sure that when you are doing it, don't obstruct them. Keep a reasonable distance because it is the public money that they are using to pay your salary. So the public have got the right to document it, to go and see this is how they are using our money. If as a public servant, whatever you are doing is according to the law. Whatever you are saying is according to the law. You will not be scared of anybody publishing it because it's in the line of duty. You will only be scared if you have said anything or you've done anything that is being recorded that is against the norms of the job. Tọ́lọ́pàá bá ṣiṣẹ́ ohun tó right tí wọ́n fi position ọlọ́pàá yẹn ṣe iṣẹ́ dọ̀tí àbí iṣẹ́ kà, they won't be bothered if anybody is recording or even filming them.
Because tó bá gbé Yomi ní ọ̀la wọ́n máa yìn bá ìtẹ́ ni wọ́n ní láti máa wá kiri dísí àpò pé kó wá bá wọn lọ́fíìsì. Tó bá gbé Yomi ní ọ̀la ó pẹ́ jù ọjọ́ Wednesday Yomi á lọ kóòtù.
Máa lọ kóòtù.
Kò dẹ̀ kì í ṣe nǹkan tó máa ń yẹ rìmáàndì ẹ̀ máa ṣe investigation àbí nǹkan kan. Ìjọba ló fẹ́ bá ṣe kéèsì yẹn kò lè win, kò sọ pé ló fẹ́ dá kò lè win. Gbogbo nǹkan tí Yomi ń tẹ́ndà yẹn Yomi ń ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀ fúnra rẹ̀, Yomi ń dá nǹkan ẹ̀ ṣe fúnra rẹ̀ ni.
Mo ti gbọ́ lè tẹ́lẹ̀ iwájú
Maybe Yomi have seen a note tó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú stamp yẹn. Bóyá bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti lọ edit copy stamp yẹn.
Ẹ gbọ́rọ̀.
Ló ti lọ pẹ̀ sórí pépà àti tiẹ̀.
Ẹ sòótọ́ náà.
So kí ni ìtumọ̀ gbogbo rádaràda tó.
Ẹ sòótọ́. If all of you, if you are raised with the truth, what is there in you write a petition and they stamp it. You take a petition somewhere, they will stamp it. If they are not interested, they will tell it to go. You will be going there with what? I've worked in government office. When you write a petition, you bring a flimsy copy, that is photocopy, to show acknowledgement. When you submit, if they have interest, they will process it. If they don't, your own flimsy is just evidence that you submitted something. So what is the big deal in taking letter to somewhere and they stamp it? That is why, apart from the fact that reason why the petition in Panti was not active, maybe while he was trying to destroy me, the Karima and Otuko of Wombe, and they're showing him that none of us are even in support of what he's doing. Meanwhile, they are, oh, Nico, you didn't write a single petition to that place. And they will be here screaming, we are this, we are that. You went to prison because of things like this. This is one of the reasons why someone like Khalifa was arrested, because the man will look at, what is my business with all these people you're saying? Who told you I own a child? If a king owns the pregnancy, that means before they give birth to the child, he has been aware. A king told no woman here. He will tell the girl, get out of our house, take visa, go and give birth to the child somewhere, come back, you can go and do whatever you're doing. Finish. Even if you think in this case, what concerns the king in this one? About him. So the next thing the king, oh, go and take the person's life. So that what? One concoct raw, and one way, and my parope, and one struggle. If you are lying and doing like this, it's not for mobile again. That means whatever you went through is not for mobile. It's because you cannot contain your envy, your grandeur of delusion, and your terrible is again Beswaju or was what will tell it.
Lord Barifa ṣe ń kúrò ní station gangan ló bá mi. Barifa máa dórí life ó lóun ń bọ̀ life.
Ibi tó bí bínú gangan rẹ̀ mo ṣẹ̀gbọ́n lè lé nìyí o side B ibi tó bí bínú rẹ̀ o.
Ìdí sì ti pẹ́ ṣẹ́mọ̀ kémi tó bá ẹ pọ́nyìn á ti dìtẹ̀ ṣẹ́mọ̀ kémi play débí báyìí fún yín ẹ̀mọ̀ kémi play débẹ̀ fún yín.
Ó lé mi ò rí DC Tinubu bí mi sì máa tún pe DC yẹn bì. I was there, he gave me money, I even played everything, he gave my son money. Orí ẹsẹ̀ ló gbé ọmọ mi sí throughout tá a fi sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń jọ yẹn. Ẹ wo ohun tó sọ ó dẹ̀ ní wọ́n ń jà fún justice fún Mohbad. Can you just imagine? Ẹ wo táwọn méjọ ṣe ṣé mi ni mo kó sí wọn láàrin tó fi ń túra wọn síta yìí. Ẹ wo títí yẹn náà. And those are the key areas that have slowed down justice for Mohbad. And they will be saying Yomi has nothing.
Mo wá bí ojú mi pé ẹ gbọ́ voice mi mo wá ń sọ fún pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ fún mi ṣó máa sọ tó bá dórí life ó lóun ń bọ̀ life òun ń bọ̀ life Àrífà dé life Àrífà ò sọ gbogbo nǹkan yìí Àrífà sọ nǹkan mi ìgbà tó dé life. Aláàtàlẹ́yìn o family lèmi mi ò mọ bí kádùrà máa dé lọ́la kí wọ́n máa sọ àdá ìnù ìbádẹ́ ti fight fọmọ ìgbà tó fẹ́ràn.
owó yẹn òun máa dá padà ó tún lè sọ pé òun ò tí ì rí owó yẹn dì sí i wọn kò mọ̀ ọ́n mọ̀ dá padà ni.
ṣẹ́túbọ̀ look at wọ́n tún sọ̀rọ̀ owó tí wọ́n ní ìyá ọmọ mi láìtàn ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ láti dájí ẹ send owó ní 6 bíi 5 to 6 nírọ̀lẹ́. I have been to Lagos, I've come back, yet they were asking me money. Ṣẹfẹ sọ pé èrì they know that they changed where they wanted to send the money to, and I said I didn't see it. That is the way they immediately they start spreading that thing on that money. You all took it up again. And you don't know. But I'm saying this. I've taken the case to court involving Mr. Famuyiwa, the Sheyi, and Bukky Jesse. I empathize with Mr. Famuyiwa. It's quite unfortunate, but I know your brother would have explained to you what. But I'm happy that he appreciates whatever I've been doing on your behalf. I listen to you too. That you like what I'm doing. That's how a father should speak. I understand. But now you can see why I was angry and I'm coming for you. What is Mr. Famuyiwa to Soro? He has said his own truth. That they thought they brainwashed him. Thinking I was not doing the right thing. Just because the lady, and then the lady, cajoled him. He wanted justice for Mohbad. So he thought I am not doing the right thing. He thought the lady wanted to do it. The lady was just condemning me, blocking everything I'm doing, so that she will be giving audience. And she's a 419, working for both sides. Only side that way. Mohbad not to call for me. Face. And that is why innocent people on TikTok, they were just making a show out of my name. Look at it. Everything. So ask yourself, how am I? I am very sure even the lady Bukky was looking for, I want to be the number one. She won't find herself partnering with a terrible criminal like that, the other Lawal. And she is so silent, you will never suspect her. Who will ever suspect that Arifa will do this behind me? And then you will be seeing comments, fake accounts, attacking your meat. They are the ones. And some of you that doesn't have a mind of your own, you fall for it. And then you will say your meat is not. And I keep asking, what exactly have I done wrong? Is it because you all are supporting? If you are supporting whatever I'm doing, it's because it is germane, it is natural, it is real, it is important. Where I did not come out to ask for anything, look at the things that we've done. Ashiri Awomishi Matuo, because that Biodu, I don't know how she's going to pay. And I've said it to Mr. I don't know how I'm going to do it. If I say because of Mr. Famuyiwa, I withdraw the case, that Sheyi, that Biodu Lawal, they will escape justice. Fine, Mr. Famuyiwa did something wrong by believing them. But of course, he is not the one that asked. They only sent the Sheyi to him and he followed through. But what the guy did, according to his explanation, he never asked him to, threaten anybody, hack into anybody's stuff. But it is now clear that hacking into the database and spreading it out, Biodu Lawal, the Sheyi, and Bukky Jesse did. So it is now left for Bukky Jesse to now say our own part, whether to police, whether to the conscience of people that, or to our followers or whatever it is. But maybe you have an answer then if you don't do the right thing on time. Because all those nonsense that you all did may delay justice. Because enjoy at the white here, at the Mohbad here, when I am having the stuff with Mohbad's neighbor in front of the IG, and I'm asking that they should detain the man for obstruction of justice. The man is not saying, why are you doing this to me? And I look into the man's face, I said, why you are lying? You almost showed me everything. Money, sir, don't worry. Don't show me. You've told me everything. You told me how you sat, and you said me is there. Who are you supporting? Who are you rooting for? I will ask every parent out there, every student, every Nigerian, the public versus the murderers of Mohbad. Who will win? Who are you rooting for? Let's have that public peaceful gathering. It's going to be a peaceful assembly. And then we'll put up our candle again. We'll connect it to the Supreme Being. This is our candle and this is our light. Let the light shine on this case, because these people, they are doing everything to see that the truth and justice will not be out. And that is what I want us all. If you agree with it, please just say yes. Should we have that peaceful gathering again? Secured environment, and all of us will be there, and then we will hold our candle, we will sing to Mohbad's song, we will scream to high heavens, we will speak to the police, we will speak to the president. We want justice for Mohbad. The public is demanding, the murderers are demanding. On whose side are you? The president of Nigeria. Are you on the side of the murderers, or are you on the side of justice and the public? The governor, the IG, are you on the side of justice for Mohbad, or are you on the side of the murderers of Mohbad? We want to know. We are together. We want to know we are not his family, but we belong to the same blood. We belong to the same country. We belong to the same enclave. We want to know. Every Nigerian, the question is going to be asked you. Which side are you? On the side of justice, public, or on the side of the murderers? That will be your conscience, and that will be the question you will take to bed. To this end, I'd like to say thank you all. Thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow again, God willing. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I love